So, hey everyone, welcome back to playthrough for Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I think it's part 8, and I think it's gonna be the last part of the playthrough because, by my account and what I've also searched in the internet, I'm on chapter 6 of the playthrough of the game itself, of the main quest, and yeah, there are only 6 chapters, so I think in the next 4 hours, I'm gonna say, at most, we're gonna finish this game. So yeah, that's gonna be cool, and next week we'll be able to try something new. Not exactly a new game per se, but a game that I haven't played actually or finished before. By the way, if you have any opinions about that, do share them on the comments below. Anywho, so back to the actual playthrough. We're currently on Nova Garen. We just we went after Bode after he betrayed us and took the compass from us, and we got to Nova Garen, in which where we found his daughter, Kata, or Keita. I don't know how to spell it or how to say it, but and we also found Bode, but he ended up getting away from us, and we went after him, and we went on a rage, and Cal went on a rage and started getting a bit into the dark side of the Force, and not being able to find both or to catch up to him, he ended up unleashing his dark Force rage on Denvik, the senior officer that had an agreement with both, in which he would hide both as a Jedi from the Inquisitorius, in return for him being a spy for the Imperial Security Bureau. But alas, Marin was also there, and she was able to bring Cal back from the dark side, which is cool because it was something that Anakin never had. Well, because he didn't let Padme see him on the battlefield, naturally, because Padme wasn't a dark witch as Marin is. But I'm getting off topic. So that's where we are. So we're still in Nova Garen, and we are going to go to, let me just check here, because I'm here on the menu with the data bank, and I know there are 5 sub-chapters, and I'm on the second sub-chapter, and basically we now have to go we now know of a way, which Centauri Cree, that High Republic Jedi, told Dagan that there was another way to get to through Kobo's Abyss to Tanalorr, and now we know that we have to go align basically the arrays in, I'm gonna say Jeddah, I don't remember. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Let me just go here. Yeah, we can all switch to the gameplay part. Let me just switch here. Stop the music. Stop the music. I always say that. Okay. So we're currently, here on Dagon. Yes, on Nova Garen. Yeah, we have to align the arrays at Kobo Control Center. Yeah, okay. So basically, when the arrays are aligned, they create a path through through Kobo's abyss, and through which we can fly our ship to Tanalorr. So that's the theory, and that's what we're gonna try to do, to go also after Bode. By the way, Bode was doing this because he wanted to be free of Imperial pursuit and be safe with his daughter on a new planet, because they had already killed his wife. So he wanted to save his family, though the means to an end doesn't always justify, right? So yeah. Anywho, let's go.
Let's pick our destination.
Ooh, what shall it be?
How can we be sure this experiment's gonna work anyway?
We cannot.
So we start up some arrays, whatever those are, punch a hole in the abyss and then fly through?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I have my doubts also.
Get over here, kid. We're about to land.
We're close to finishing this, one way or another.
Yeah. I keep thinking about what happened on Nova Garon.
I know. Just don't brood so much that you lose your edge. We're counting on you.
Yeah. I understand.
Do you really? Okay, so where do I want to go? Oh, over here. I'm saying this, but it's not that simple, is it? I don't know if I can go through here. I think through here is the most obvious choice. Okay. I don't know if that's where I want to go. Apparently it is.
Lot of chatter on the comms, kid. How you doing?
Just reached the control center. I'll let you know if I run into any trouble.
Welcome. I am Centauri Cree, the director of this experimental facility. Safety protocols require one person to remain here while the arrays are active.
Breeze, unless one of us is gonna stay behind, we need someone here to activate the arrays.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll ask around. See if anyone's got a death wish. Maybe Turgle?
Maybe not Turgle.
Just gonna stay behind. Save point. What's gonna happen? so sorry in advance for my lack of fighting skills, but well, I was gonna excuse myself because I was gonna give an excuse of I haven't played for a while, but I'm just bad at this. In the big arena.
Herd troopers. What are they doing here?
I will not bend. We are no match. I'm not so easily defeated. Your strike is slow. Press forward. A near miss. You won't dodge that.
Oops. Let's go.
Help me.
Okay, that was failure.
Up here.
Integrity reduced. Destroyed. We've got an insurgent.
Oh, come on.
I need something, buddy. Quick, help! Here, buddy.
Seriously? What the frack, Leon?
That's it for you. Get in there. Dodging all you're good at.
buddy.
Victory is assured. Adversary. Move up.
They were waiting for us. Maybe Bo told them we were coming.
And they almost took all my lives? I'm sensing
Impressive.
a very
So,
lack of
this
skill.
is your kingdom.
I work with many talented scientists,
None as talented as you, Centauri.
and yet we've reached an impasse. Perhaps he will bring me some much-needed luck.
This looks promising. Not bad for an abandoned facility. All the arrays are online. Now we just have to activate them. Kree must have locked down the facility when they evacuated. That's not gonna stop us.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be playing always on dark power,
Can't
whatever.
use this lift yet.
Proceed to the observation deck to initiate alignment.
Huh. You gotta hand it to Kree. She thought of everything. See? You made it.
Breeze informed me you're in need of assistance, so here I am.
It's a long trip. Couldn't have been easy.
I might be 200 years old, but I'm as spry as a Padawan. Amazing. Oh, Cal, this is simply amazing.
Can you start the arrays when we're in position?
Oh, I stand ready for your order. It would be my honor to see Master Kree's dream alive once more.
We're your master. Time to head back to the Mantis, buddy. And go through the abyss. I'm not thrilled about it either. It's the only way we're getting to Tanalorr.
I hope there aren't any more enemies here.
Focus.
Sorry for the noise.
Come on, buddy.
Well, I think I could have teleported back to the Mantis. But oh well. This way I get to walk a bit.
Are you ready to go?
Just about.
When we confront Bode, just remember, he has what he wants. He will fight to the death to keep it.
Yeah, I know.
Ready to go?
Let's go to Tanalorr. So all of this time, we just had to align the arrays in the control center. This looks like the eagles in Lord of the Rings. Frodo can walk all the way over there, or he could fly
Breeze is
and
ready
go.
for a bumpy ride.
Cal, is it time?
We're heading to the Abyss now. Fire up the arrays.
I'll be monitoring your progress from here. May the Force be with you all.
And you see.
By the way, I didn't like fighting all those guys out of the blue. I don't know. It was like, oh, just to give you a bit more fighting, just because.
Well, what do you think is taking Z so long?
Dagan was the only person to live through what we're about to do.
At least we will die together.
Hey, great pep talk, kids. Hopefully they can fit that on my tombstone.
Look.
Okay.
Here we go. I know. You want to fly this thing?
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I'll bet that's what all the other poor saps said right before they were torn into Vortex Chow. Great. Now it's an obstacle course. fast.
But you are faster. Stop piloting and start flying.
I'm rerouting power from deflectors to the engines.
What are you, crazy? You're trading safety for speed.
Exactly. We're all in on you, buddy.
You're right. It's my ship, ain't it? Greasy does it, baby! Hey, wait a minute. Is it me, or is this tunnel getting a tad cozy?
It's not just you. Z, what's going on?
The arrays are overloading. There's nothing I can do.
We need to go faster.
I'm going as fast as I can. Wait a minute. Are you crazy? If you jump into hyperspace blind, you'll be picking up pieces of the Mantis all over the outer rim.
Do you trust me?
You know I do, Cal. Let her ride.
These Aladdin moments.
Now.
Tanalorr.
You did it, you three-armed son of a Gundar!
Well, at least none of us lost our cool. Huh. Wow. I hope it's worth it.
I'm thinking, how do we get out? Do we get out? They're not here. They're not here either, so they should be outside. Yes, indeed. Yeah.
So, this is it. Tanalorr. You and Maren be careful out there, okay?
Oh, she's coming with me.
Yeah, you too, BD.
We'll all be okay, Grease.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Cal. I don't plan on living out my days on this rock, especially not with that traitor.
We'll be back soon.
So this is Tanalorr.
Not what you were expecting?
I don't know what I was expecting. So much has changed since I first heard its name.
The temple's this way.
I bet it's the final obstacle
Dagon and
course
Centauri Kree planned their future here.
with the
And look
final
where it got them.
layer after layer of fighters. But that doesn't make sense because only both got here, right? Well, Dagon was here before, but he's already dead, I think. Okay, could you stop looking over there? Okay.
Bode will not let this end peacefully. He has already used fatherhood to justify betrayal and murder. Now we have him cornered, with nowhere else to run. He will kill or be killed.
She's preparing us for a fight.
Well, say something!
You're right. But what about Kata? She's not much younger than we were when our families were taken from us.
I know.
You and I will carry that loss for the rest of our lives. But Kata still has a chance.
Yes, she does. Very well. We will give Bo the choice to stand down. For Kata's sake.
And ours.
And that's the door to the temple.
I keep thinking about something Seer once said. A warning. Every Jedi faces the dark side. I feel so much hatred towards Bode.
Seer won her battle with the dark side. You will too.
He's still here.
Good.
Fall back to the temple. The Nile are enveloping our position. Master Gera, that is an order.
Do you hear that?
Oh, creature.
Star, hiding in the night. All your friends are oh so bright, and the sky is clear. I can sense your need.
Oh, I wanted to listen to her.
CD1.
Hey, Kata. This is Marin. She's a friend.
I'm sorry Papa hurt you.
Yeah.
He said I'd never see you again. What are you doing here?
Kata, your father stole something very important. We're gonna ask him to give it back.
Will you show us the way?
Okay. Follow me. I don't like it here. It's dark and lonely.
You don't have to be afraid. Better?
You're very pretty.
Very awesome. There's both.
Kata! How did you get here?
It wasn't easy.
You shouldn't have followed us.
Papa, don't!
Stay back, Kata. This is the only way to keep you safe.
She will be safe. I promise, Bode. But listen to me. It's over.
Lay down your weapons.
This planet will be a haven for those hunted by the Empire. Including Kata. And you. But you have to surrender. Now.
Go outside, Kata.
Listen to them, please.
I will decide what's best for my family.
Okay.
I hope now.
Distract him! I will strike from the shadows.
So after dying 3 times, playing in story mode.
Got a trick for you. My hope now.
Put this on your daughter.
Bode, we know what it's like to grow up alone.
Please, listen to them, Papa.
All right. And when the Empire comes, will you be able to protect my little girl? I'm sorry, Kata. I tried.
No, Papa!
Stay back!
How are you feeling?
Better.
Fine, my dad just
Thanks.
died. You killed him. You killed him.
Good. We should speak. I was not much older than you when I lost my family. For many years I carried this pain. I did not want to feel better.
Why?
I thought if I let go of the pain, I would be letting go of the people I loved. But I was wrong. And one day, I met someone who also lost his family. Together we found another way to survive. This pain is yours. It is part of you.
When my mother died, it changed Papa. And me too, I guess.
Yes. But it does not have to define you. And you must not let it consume you.
So this is a bittersweet ending to this fight. Seer? No, this is the boat. This is Seer. It's a bit hot for you, isn't it? Oh, they're moving fast. Ah, okay, that makes more sense.
You saved my life on Brock. You let me walk my own path. I needed to. You taught me what it truly means to be a Jedi. Now you're gone. We will continue your legacy, Seer. We will build something that can outlast the Empire. I promise you that. I promise. But I'm scared. I almost lost myself. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready for what comes next.
Cal, guide her through the darkness.
Oh, okay. I finished, I guess. Okay, so this was a smaller ending than I thought. Well, I fought Bose 3 times, so. Okay. To be honest, I don't know what to think of the game. So the fighting was cool, though I sucked at it. But that doesn't imply that the fighting is bad. Actually, when it's too good, I suck at it. But basically, I don't know. I like the story. I think the game should be shorter. I don't know. Because, well, the game is pretty short, like 8 chapters long, compared to like the 8 chapters, 8 parts of playthrough, compared to Horizon Forbidden West, which has a lot of more playthrough. Though, to be honest, I played some side questing on Horizon Forbidden West. But anywho, but the game itself, the story is interesting, though it's very I'm gonna say small-minded, but I don't know how big-minded it should be actually, because it's a small game. It's like a side story, right? And they had to die because Jedi, because this is midway through the actual Star Wars saga, and we fought Darth Vader. Naturally, Darth Vader couldn't die, right? Neither could all those older Jedi live and have a new Jedi Order and blah 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 and be able to accomplish all that, because otherwise it would change the whole revolution and stuff like that was happening in the main saga. So this kind of story is always limited to the narrative to the narrative of the main saga, the main story. What's supposed to happen, what's supposed to not change, independently of what happens here. So taking that into account, it's well thought out piece of story, though the impact that the planet such as Tanalorr would have on the main story if it were known, and it was known for those involved, would be huge, right? So I don't know how it accomplishes to intertwine with the main story. But, well, about the game itself, I didn't do any side questing in this playthrough, because what I thought was, well, this is an episodic playthrough. Every week, an episode of 2 to 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours, I don't know, 2 to 3 hours maybe, of playing every week, one episode. But I don't know if that's the best way to do this kind of playthroughs, because, well, to do these playthroughs, I think I have to play games that require less of a learning curve and less of a muscle memory, I'm gonna say, because I haven't played this game for 2 weeks, for example, and that took me, well, and I only played it once a week. Not that I would be any good at it if I played more, but I would probably be not that worse, not that bad as I am, and that's saying something. And it would be more enjoyable and more exciting, both for you and for me. So I think this episodic or once a week episode of playthrough has to be done with games that don't require that much memory, muscle, expertise, whatever else. If you know what I mean. So for example, I could play an RPG like Chrono Trigger or Chrono Cross, something like it's turn-based or it's more well, the difficulty of the fights doesn't imply that you have to be more flexible, more, I don't know, have to keep up with the reflexes and dexterity on your movements with the controller, and yeah, so I'm thinking about which game to play next, and I'm taking into consideration all these aspects, because I would still like to play the other games, or like to record the other games, but I don't know if the once a week episode is ideal for those games, for God of War, for Spider-Man Miles Morales, God of War Ragnarok, for Spider-Man Miles Morales, for all the others. Because, for example, I played God of War, the previous one, in normal mode, for example. But I think once a week wouldn't be, I wouldn't be able to play it in normal mode, for example. And that's bad, because for me it's also an accomplishment to being able to beat the game in that difficulty. And this game I played on easy mode, and I think it was 2 fights, Darth Vader and Bose. Bose is the the audio company. Both. I had to play them in story mode, which after a lot of tries though, in easy mode. And do you know what I mean? Because already playing in easy mode was me trying to take out some of the handicap that I know I would have by playing it once a week, or by playing it because I'm that not good at playing these types of games. But for example, I also played Ghost of Tsushima in normal mode, and I also was able to defeat it or to end the game. And yeah, but even Horizon Forbidden West, I had to play on easy mode, for example. But that one I didn't have. I don't know if there was a story mode, but I didn't have to reduce the difficulty to the story mode equivalent, if there was one. I simply had to not play it on normal mode. But though the Horizon Zero Dawn I played on normal mode, because again I played more frequently, and that helped. I don't know. But yeah, sorry for sharing all of this with you guys, but that's something that I've been thinking about. Oh, I like that, Pixel Mafia. But anywho, graphic-wise, I think the game is good, but it's not as good as it should be. I don't know if it's because of the PS5 or if it's because of it's a question of optimization. It's probably a question of optimization. So they have the graphic quality, but it's not as responsive as it should be. I felt it kind of flimsy while playing, and there are other games that are less flimsy with better graphic quality, and they're also as complex as this one. It had a bunch of bugs, which were interesting, and some more obvious than others, like when I was talking with Grease and Marin, and he was right in front of me, but when the camera focused on me, he was on the back side of the ship where he usually is when we're on idle mode. Those bugs are... what? Did you forget something? For the amount of years that these kind of games take to make, that shouldn't be an issue, right? Well, I'm a developer also, not a game developer, but a developer. So yeah, there are bugs that sometimes appear because we are doing another kind of bug fixing or introducing new features and stuff like that, and we forget the impact that some things may have on other things. But come on, quality assurance for this game, it must be like very expensive, way more expensive than what I usually do on our company's app. So, but well, in general, or in summary, I like the game. I think it lacked something. It lacked succinctiveness, meaning that it had too much for its own. It had too much things, too much obstacles and fights, and that were there but had no reason to be there. For example, that last, well, let's throw all types of enemy waves at you. and you have to simply fight them. Like, what? Why? Why would they be there? Like, a lot of enemies just waiting for me and coming at me at waves. In waves. Why? Right? That doesn't make sense. So that's something I'm thinking about. That's something I didn't like. And all the platforming, like Banjo-Kazooie or stuff like that kind of game. For no reason, just to introduce new mechanics of world traversing, map traversing, or whatever. I don't like that. It should make sense, but that's a triple A game kind of mechanism nowadays. I think Horizon Forbidden West didn't have this kind of mechanisms of platforming and stuff like that. But also, Horizon Forbidden West is very open world, and this is more of a linear game. Also, as God of War, which also has obstacles and stuff like that. But yeah, Ghost of Tsushima is another open world which doesn't have this kind of mechanics. And that's more up my liking. I don't understand. It doesn't have purpose for me, right? So there's a lot of story here, and I have to really do that. So here are some 100 obstacles for you to go through as you go to that place. Because yes. And blah. Right. So those are the things that I didn't like about the game. But yeah, other than that, I like the game in general. I'm thinking about the next game. I don't know which one is gonna be, but well, you guys will find out when I upload it. I really, at this precise moment, I don't know which one will be. That's why I had all that rambling about games that didn't require dexterity, muscle memory to actually play them, because once per week episodes aren't enough to get that memory, to build that memory, and to actually get good at the games. You have to play like every day for a couple hours at least, and that makes more sense for me for those games. So I have to choose the next game wisely, though I don't want it to be boring. I could choose like an old Final Fantasy or a Chrono Cross or something like that for the weekly episode. Or something like, I don't know, an indie game. I'm gonna research a bit about that, and then I'll get back to you guys. For now, I think I'm gonna start recording God of War Ragnarok, but on offline or during not the weekly episode stream, because that game I want to be good or not suck at it, and yeah, for that I need to play more. So for now, well, I hope you like the game. I'm still waiting for the credits to finish, and I'm giving you a lot of rambling because I want to see if there's something after. Well, this is not Marvel, but still, I am curious. So, what did you guys think about the game? Well, not about my playthrough, because yeah, that's not a very good example of the game, and that's what I'm thinking. I want to give you good examples of playthrough. or not awful examples. But what did you think about the game? Write in the chat or write in the comments below the videos in YouTube, and tell me your opinion. I'm curious. I don't know if you've played the game or not. Another cool game to play would be Persona 5, for example. That's not that doesn't require dexterity, but it's still an up-to-date game. But it's very, very long, like very long, and I found it kind of boring. I know it's very cultural, Japanese culture, etc., and I love it, but I don't know. Probably it's I played it at a time where I wasn't mentally available for it, I think. But yeah, it's not one of my must play games. Kingdom Hearts 3, for example, is another one that I would love to play. I would love to finish. I haven't finished it. I got stuck at a place where I had to be better, because again I was playing it not very frequently. I think it's ended.
Well, not exactly what we expected. But this place is our home now.
Yeah, Grease. Yeah, I guess it is. Still got a lot of work ahead of us.
It will take time to contact the hidden path.
And find the anchorites.
And build a saloon. I mean, the place is creepy, but it does have franchise potential.
This belongs with you.
Oh, so now they have the compass.
It belongs with all of us. What do you think, kid? Should we give it a shot?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Ah, that's the spirit. Oh, that's great. Come on, I'll bet you're hungry. I'll make you something to eat. Did you ever have a scaz steak?
I already got. No, this. Yeah. Now we can explore everything. Gonna save. And that's it, basically. Let me just return the music here. So, what did you think about the game? I hope you liked it. We've already had this talk, so I'm not gonna bother you some more with this. By the way, huge ass credits. Huge. What? I think it makes sense since it's this game and they put a lot of nonsense stuff in the game. But come on, in the credits, like a lot of legal jargon for no reason whatsoever. Well, anywho, this one is finished. I hope you liked the playthrough. I don't know if I'm going to cut the credits. I think I am, just because you don't deserve to... I like you guys too much to put you through all that stuff. So don't find it strange when I say huge ass credits and then the credits were very small. But yeah, so thank you for watching. If you've seen the playthrough, the whole playthrough on YouTube, thank you for watching here also on Twitch. And yeah, I'll see you on the next playthrough. Okay? So may the force be with you. And stay creative. Bye.